Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. On this channel, I talk about fragrance, skincare, fashion, and the finer things in life. And today we are talking about fall and winter fragrances that I'm going to be wearing a lot this season. So I have 10 fragrances in front of me right now. Celebrity fragrance, designer fragrances, niche fragrances. I have everything in front of me right now. So if you're curious about my picks for fall and winter, if you want to smell sexy, if you want to smell opulent, if you want to smell delicious, I think this video is for you. What are you gonna do? Go grab a drink if you're feeling a little thirsty, or go grab a snack if you're feeling a little hungry. Come find me here, 10 fragrances, and we are starting our conversation. Alright, whoa! 2021, fall and winter. Whoa, what are we gonna wear? Well, I wanna know your picks, right? From the start, please drop a comment. I'm wearing this fall and winter 2021, 2022. I want to know. But today, wow, these fragrances, I think I'm going to be spraying them very, very frequently. Well, this year and the beginning of the next year, which is going to be winter. So, celebrity fragrance I have in this list, and that's going to be the first fragrance we are talking about today. I also have designer fragrances. I have niche fragrances as well. Gourmand fragrances, spicy fragrances. They are opulent, they are sexy. You know, I like kind of obnoxious fragrances, but I also would like to keep it elegant, sexy, and I also care about sillage and performance. So if these all sound good to you, or if you're interested in these adjectives, I think this is gonna be a list you might want to check. And of course, the first fragrance is gonna be the cheapest of the list, but don't be fooled by the price tag, because I think this is niche quality. Alright, Rihanna, Reb'l, and Rebelle Fleur. So alright, I'm gonna show you first the small anal trainer I have. This is Rebelle Fleur. This is more summery. This kind of like gives me Jimmy Choo classic or the Parfum vibes, but still, this smells beautiful. Performance could be better, I admit, but if you're feeling a more budget-friendly choice, a fragrance, and if you don't mind that fragrance to be a celebrity fragrance, which does not smell like a celebrity fragrance, this could as well be a designer fragrance. I think Rihanna's Rebelle Fleur could be your choice 24/7, 365. However, the real deal, the real gourmand that I'm going to be using this fall and winter is the first fragrance, that red one, that large. I have the 100 ml, 3.4 ounces bottle, big anal trainer Rebelle. Oh my god, strawberry in the opening, coffee, kind of like chocolate, linear, yes. Does it smell a little young, especially for a guy like me, 35 years old? Yes. Do I give a fuck? Zero fucks. I don't care. This lives a beautiful life on my skin. This fragrance is a little hard to spray. The bottle is a little constipated, or is gonna make you constipated if you try to play with it. But the smell, oh my god, just think about like Angel Muse or the Parfum, but also think about Angel Muse or the Toilette, mix them and add a really like a chewy, kind of like strawberry bubblegum feeling to it, add coffee to it, add also cacao in it. Whoa, a very nice gourmand fragrance. I love this. Can I tell you something? If Sergio bottled this fragrance, this juice up, and called it Cruz del Sur 3, we would be just like running after it and buying it. I'm telling you, this is kind of like, this is giving me niche vibes. This is so nice. This is giving me excellent gourmand vibes, and the price is amazing. So, younger population out there, gays, guys, whoever you are, whatever you are, I think this could be a good budget-friendly choice. It's a good choice for me too. I'm gonna spray the fuck out of this one this summer. Wow, Rihanna, hats off. Rebelle, beautiful, 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 amazing gourmand fragrance. All right. And can I tell you something as well? I normally don't collect celebrity fragrances, and prior to Reb'l, I had Sarah Jessica Parker's stash. And I was saying that, Sarah Jessica Parker's stash is the best celebrity fragrances. Not anymore. I declared it because I have this beautiful gourmand fragrance, Reb'l. Alright, another gourmand fragrance. It's gonna be a niche fragrance. It's gonna be made in the United States, and it's gonna come from Gallagher fragrances. I talked about this in a previous video where I talked about sexy niche fragrances. This is called Rosé All Day. Oh my god, kind of like brown sugar honey, a little rosy plum, beautiful plum note. And of course, that apple crisp, kind of like, dried apple chips vibe, together with that stainless steel accord. Oh my god, really nice gourmand fragrance. Hermès Sans Ambre Narguilé, or Kilian, Angel Share. Can I just forget about those and focus on Rosé All Day by Gallagher fragrances? Longevity is better. Whoa, it smells beautiful. It is sexy. It is cozy. But that stainless steel edge gives kind of like a little different corner aspect to it. Makes things a little ozonic, kind of like makes things a little cooler. But overall, the vibe is gourmand. The vibe is so fall and winter. I am living for this fragrance. You know what? I'm not a big fan of Ambre Narguilé, and I told this before, Jean-Claude Elena. It's just that, I don't think those fragrances, those creations of him are suitable for human skin, but more suitable for like bedding or so. It smells like an outdoor fragrance. And the Angel's Share, it's more expensive than this. I liked it. It's nice, but if I have this Rosé All Day, I'm gonna be blind to the other two that we mentioned. If you like those two, you'll like Gallagher fragrances Rosé All Day. All right. We are climbing up the price tag stairs, escalating, and we are, exiting the escalator at Roja Parfum. Whoa, Roja Parfum, Roger Dove, Sweetie Aoud. Let me spray this on my hand. I talked about this before. Can you see Roja's sprayer here? Oh my god. French patisserie accord, a little cuminy, a little spicy, combined with kind of like a Turkish delight sweetness, stickiness with real oud. Okay, this fragrance is linear, but this fragrance is unique. I don't think there's another gourmand fragrance like this on the market. However, when I look at Roja Dove's portfolio, this is not unique because Parfum de la Nuit 3, Parfum de la Nuit 3, PDLN 3 is very, very similar to Roja Dove Sweetie Aoud. So if you like this fragrance, I think this is a better choice because this is, in my eyes, more opulent. Performance is nice too. Maybe you're not gonna get that significant of a very quality rose note in here like you would do in Parfum de la Nuit 3. But I think this is a better choice. There are, undeniable similarities, it's really nice. And by the way, if you're curious about Roja Dove's Parfum de la Nuit, PDLN 1, 2, and 3, I have a video called The Night is Still Young, and I compare and contrasted 2 or 3, 1, 2, and 3. Roja Dove's night fragrances. You can check that one out. And I also mentioned this fact in that video as well. Sweetie Aoud and Parfum de la Nuit 3, there are similarities. This is a really nice, unique, well-blended, well-made creation, gourmand fragrance, French patisserie core, a little cuminy spicy bite that dissipates, and then comes the real oud, the sturdy real Roja Dove's real oud. And as this dries down on your skin, like after 3-4 hours, I think it smells really nice. It smells Middle Eastern. It's still edible. It's not too sweet, but there is a sweet feeling to it. Great, great Roja Dove if you are a gourmand fragrance collector. And another gourmand fragrance, niche fragrance, but it's also spicy, but it's also sweet, but it's also a little white floral vibes, gardenia kind of feeling to it too. Gardenia, I don't think there is a gardenia note, but there is an accord. This fragrance is gonna come from a controversial brand called Bond Number 9, and it is no other than Bond Number 9 Chinatown. Great, maybe. Or I'm gonna say it. There you have it. I think the best Bond Number 9 fragrance on the market. inspired from the Chinatown in Manhattan. This smells beautiful. This is sexy. This is gourmandish. There's a spice bazaar feeling that is kind of like bazaar spicy Middle Eastern feeling to it, but also there's also like a ginger to it. I'm not really a big fan of ginger in fragrances, but this is so nice. And as this dries down on my skin, oh my god, so sexy. This is the second most complimented fragrance in my collection. The first being Dior Montans, because that is the fragrance that I have worn the most in my entire life, and of course the probability of me getting compliments, garnering compliments using that fragrance is higher, and the number of compliments is higher accordingly. But this is going up there because I'm gonna spray a lot this fragrance this fall and winter, maybe next fall and winter. I think this is gonna be one of the best niche fragrances of my lifetime, one of the 10 niche fragrances that I'm gonna keep for the rest of my life. I'm gonna do a video like that too, but I think it's gonna be in that video as well. But for now, for this fall and winter, I think I know bond number 9, you're running away, but give this a try. Really good. Okay, another spicy, intoxicating, rosy, honey, and a beautiful, heady, addictive, woody dry down comes from Amouage. Amouage is one of recent releases, and it is Crimson Rocks. I changed my opinion. I ate my words left and right when it comes to this fragrance. I started out not liking it due to that cinnamon, cinnamon vibe, but as this dries down on my skin and on clothing, oh my god, so heady, so intoxicating. I know this is the controversial adjective too. Everyone says intoxicating, creamy, but believe me, when I say intoxicating, the life this lives on my skin, that between like 1 and 4 hour, oh my god, so good. And the woody dry down, that intoxicating, feathery, heady, addictive woody dry down is giving me life. You know what? I decluttered a lot of Amouage fragrances. The one I have not decluttered is actually, I don't know if you see the level, this is almost going to be like a half, Amouage Interlude Woman. And I recommended this fragrance last year when I did the same video for niche fragrances. I still stand behind that video. I still like this. I cannot get to declutter this. However, this replaced this. Whoa. You know what? The latest Amouage released this. I think flop, maybe. You know, I did a video as well. But this one takes the crown. Amouage Crimson Rocks. So good. And this is gonna shine beautifully, perfectly in fall, in winter. I wore this in summer in New York. It's okay, but it might be too much. But right now, it is gonna work just fine. Okay, another red fragrance is gonna come from a perfumer who has just become Christian Dior's in-house perfumer. It was announced yesterday. Who am I talking about? Francis Kurkdjian. Wow, LVMH taking over everything, and they also purchased Francis Kurkdjian himself, the perfumer himself, and he is now gonna be directing Christian Dior fragrances creatively, but I say his best work will always be, let's say it together, Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait de Parfum, or aka also known as BR45 Extrait de Parfum. I have actually 2 videos prior to this video that I talked about this fragrance. Oh my god, saffron is a little more accentuated, more pronounced. Almondy notes, still burnt sugar, still that Baccarat 540 je ne sais quoi vibe in here, but it's a little kind of like elevated. Performance is still so nice. It is beautiful for 24/7, 365, but fall and winter. If you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know what's going on in your life, if you're lost, you have to leave your apartment or your house, and your vanity is facing you, and just grab BR 540 Extrait de Parfum. You'll thank me later. And also, if you have eau de parfum, that's a really nice choice too. This is 24/7, 365 as well. And I also have a specific video where I compared and contrast these two fragrances. You can also check that one as well, maybe in the card section or down in the description box or somewhere in the channel. Please look for it. All right, another fragrance that I'm gonna be using this fall and winter is actually the fragrance I talked about in the first video of this channel. Parfum de Marly, Canton Biche, Delina, Delina Exclusive. But when we say Delina, I think Delina Exclusive is just wow, so suitable for fall and winter. Creamy, woody, cashmere, kind of like product milk. Whoa, dosed up with rose petals, so nice. I think Parfum de Marly's best fragrance is still Delina. I'm so sorry. Some say it's a well-made mole fragrance. Maybe it is. Still, I like it a lot. I cannot pick Delina or Delina Exclusive, and if you have both, go ahead and layer them. Layer the fuck out of them. It smells beautiful. The performance is beautiful. Everyone will be talking about it. Spray it on your hair. Whoa, sillage is beautiful. It's not really like, bothering anyone, but it's sexy. It's there. The Turkish rose, one of the best Turkish rose notes, and of course, it's of course like, a little kind of like molecular vibe to it as well. So nice. And the creamy gourmand vibe, the sweetness that I have in this exclusive just makes it so alluring and so suitable for fall and winter. And of course, I will be spraying my Delina Exclusive in 2021 and in 2022 as well in colder months. But if I feel for it, I can spray this in summer as well. You know what? I don't care what people say. I spray my fragrances for me, for myself. And that's what you should do as well. Don't let people preaching you about summer fragrances, fall fragrances. Yeah, we see there are some fragrances that will shine beautifully in certain months. But if you're feeling for it, who cares? Ignore me. Ignore anyone. Everyone is talking about it. Don't let straight guys, preach and then, tell you what to do. Do as you do. Just be yourself. I think this is the best thing when it comes to fragrances, and that's what I'm really doing in my list here as well. And so we talk about one oud fragrances, and we're gonna talk about another oud fragrances. I know it's like a kind of like a word game. We're gonna talk about Lancôme L'autre Oud, another oud. It's here. I have the older formula, but I'm gonna tell you something. If you have the newer version, don't fret it. And if you have the newer version of Oud Bouquet and you're telling yourself, oh my god, I don't have the older version of Oud Bouquet, don't fret it. It's not that different. When it comes to Lancôme, I think the older formula and the newer, not the formula, or older presentation and the newer presentations, they are almost the same. So don't worry about it. And this L'autre Oud is a beautiful, it's a really well blended, really nice Middle Eastern rose and oud fragrance. There is no sweetness in here. It's very dry. There is saffron to it, but sometimes saffron brings sweetness. No, in this fragrance, it's cold. It's more like austere. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's more formal, but that rose that they incorporated in the middle of this fragrance is so high quality, so expensive. I'm gonna be honest, Roger Dove's United Arab Emirates is still my favorite rose and oud fragrance, but the opening in that one is a little challenging and it's not that daily wear friendly. But however, when it comes to this, I'm gonna wear this. Whoa, day and night, so nice. Lancôme L'autre Oud, a very good oud fragrance, rose fragrance, saffron. I know there is a little metallic, kind of like a chemical feeling in the opening, but please give this some time. Please be patient as this develops on your skin and that rose blossoms. So nice, so good. Well done, Lancôme. And I also talked about this fragrance in a video I made. I talked about 5 Lancôme fragrances, my best. I still like Oud Bouquet, but I have the older version of Oud Bouquet and I cannot really spray it as I please, but you know what? I don't care. The only thing that matters when it comes to fragrances, my happiness, your happiness, and I'm gonna be spraying this left and right. Lancôme L'autre Oud this season. Okay, last fragrance on the list. I'm gonna take a sip and then we're gonna talk about a fragrance, a designer fragrance that changed the world. It's one of my favorite. Dominique Robuchon, Alien. Okay, so I have two aliens actually. And I have a list of aliens. I talked about almost all the flankers of Alien in a video I made prior to this video. You can check that out. So I have an alien here, and I also have another alien here. So this is Mugler alien, and this is Thierry Mugler alien, meaning that this is the old formulation, and this is the old presentation. If you see an alien box that says Thierry Mugler, the first name and the last name, that is older formulation, you might be one of purchasing that. But if you see an alien that the box says Mugler, that is a newer version, that is watered down, that is changed. But I'm gonna tell you something. I still, yes I do, still prefer new version of Alien over many designer fragrances. I said it, there you go. But if you have the older formulation, you can wear this 24/7, 365. I do it, I don't care. Maybe some people find it too overpowering, too out there, but really, wow, it just lives a beautiful life. I feel strong when I wear this. I feel myself when I wear this. But this fall and winter is just the perfect time for this older version, Alien Eau de Parfum. If you have it, I know, kind of like backup and then use sparingly maybe, but I'm gonna use it. I love it so much. Alien, Thierry Mugler, still out there. I can't really pick. Do I like Angel more? Do I like Alien more? I can't really say, but Alien will always be in my collection. It's a staple for sure. Whoa, we talked about 10 fragrances, celebrity, Rihanna, niche, and designer. Please let me know down in the comment section which fragrances you're wearing this fall and winter. I want to know. So, thank you so much for watching. And by the way, I'm going to tell you something. If you have been watching my videos, or if you have been kind of like following me or finding yourself watching my videos on YouTube, thank you so much for doing that. Please continue doing so. However, if you would like to support me, also subscribe and activate the notification bell. You know, everyone is talking about fragrances, but what we do here is different. If you are a gay ally, you should definitely subscribe. Please support, you know, where we review fragrances without external interference. I say everything. I don't sugarcoat. I don't like each and every fragrance on the face of the planet. I don't find all of them or certain fragrances from a certain brand intoxicating and creamy and beautiful that you should buy. I don't do that. So if this sounds like your thing, you might be liking my channel. So give it a try. Please subscribe and activate the notifications. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for spending time with me. And by the way, I'm going to tell you one more thing. This is the bilingual channel. Each and every video comes in 2 different languages. One of them is in Turkish and I just filmed that. And the other one is in English. And these 2 are exactly the same. And you have just watched the English version. I appreciate you doing that. Thank you. And I'll see you at the next one.